talk transfers, it's like Arsenal fans are the happiest fans at the moment. No trophy yet, no money yet, but they look like a team that is bringing in a player that can solve their problem. Will it be the Moses for Arsenal? Well, the show is live. We're live on Facebook, live on YouTube, Solutions 939 FM. And remember, you can drop your comments and your contributions on these platforms. Well, Gyökeres looks like a man who's determined to play for Arsenal and win something. But will the cost be over for the Gunners? You can be part of the show. Drop your comments on the Facebook fan page, YouTube channel, Solutions 939 FM. We're also live on your radio set, Solutions 939 FM. Let's go. Now let's go straight and talk tennis on the show. Talking about the Mubadala DC Open ATP 500 ongoing. Well, games already decided today. One of the singles games decided where Alexander Mula got knocked out of the competition against Corentin Moutet. He lost 0-6, lost 6-1-6 earlier this morning. And in the doubles, Nikola Mektic and Rajiv Ram also got sent packing from the tournament, losing 1-6, 4-6 against Neil Skupski and John Patrick Smith in the doubles. Well, looking at more singles games to go down today, Alexei Popyrin will be up against Yibing Wu. Zachary Zvaja will take on Jirili Heka. Alex de Minaur against Bu Yukakate. And Daniel Medvedev will be up against Reli Opelka. Matteo Naldi taking on Lorenzo Sonego. Taylor Fries against Alexander Vukic, as we have Jan Renard against Alejandro Davidovic Fokina. Leonard Tierney will be up against Andrei Rublev and Flavio Cobolli battling Yoshito Nishioka. Well, that's updates coming from that tournament, Mubadala DC Open. But hey, going straight to Croatia this morning for the tennis tournament going down right there. Croatia Open, Umag. We've got games starting at 3 p.m. today, where Francisco Carinjolo will be up against Carlos Terberna. Jasper de Jong against Mariano Navone. 3:30. These games are going down, but by 5 o'clock, Chun Shing Tsiang will be up against Luciano Dalderi. As Thornton Droget will be up against David Kopriva. Last game for today, we see Stan Wawrinka in action against Damian Dozo. Let's talk about ladies on the show this morning at the WTA 500 of the Mubadala DC Open. Venus Williams continues a great return to tennis, beating Petra Stearns 6-3, 6-4. She's coming with a statement, and let's wait and see. Well, she'll be in action by 3 p.m. today, playing against Magdalena Friench. By 4 p.m., Magdalena Niet will be up against Anna Kalinskaya in the singles. And Caroline Doherty will be up against Clara Cherson. While in Prague Open, WTA 250, Jessica Ponchet will battle Barbara Palinkova, as Teresa Valentova will be up against Rebecca Stramskova. More games to go down today, but the last singles game today, we see Sarah Benjelek against Alicia Parks by 2:30 p.m. Now, moving away from that tennis updates going down, let's look at more updates going down today. Now, talking NBA this morning, where Tyrese Haliburton weighed in on the debate surrounding the uptick in Achilles injuries across the NBA last season, saying he doesn't believe there is a definite answer beyond that of bad luck. Haliburton is recovering from an own Achilles tears, which he suffered early in Game 7 of the NBA Finals against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, he was the third player to suffer an Achilles tear in the playoffs and the 7th overall last season. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver has also stated he doesn't believe the number of games or amount of minutes is a major contributing factor. Earlier this summer, well, report has it that the majority of Achilles injuries happen in the first half of the season. But I still keep looking at a situation where maybe some games will have to be reduced. Remember, some in-season games, we have to play major games. We'll go for playoffs. But it's just, it is what it is. When you make the money, you must be prepared to face some of the challenges. All right, now moving away from the NBA, let's talk MPFL. We go straight talk football. But remember, we're getting updates coming from the Nigeria Premier Football League side, former champions Plateau United. We're getting an update from Wiki Tourist of Bochi. And then we talk about the Super Falcons of Nigeria before talking transfer updates this morning. But another question begging for answers is, with the performance of Super Falcons yesterday, and like a situation like the girls are coming back for a revenge against teams that battered them at the last tournament, maybe the revenge period is here. Playing against Morocco in the final. And looking at the performance of Morocco, we are playing against not just 11 players, but including the fans. 9:09 is the time. Young Striker 9 is here. Let's go on a break. We'll be right back.
Sabi dribble, but you no fit dribble past malaria if you no use insecticide treated nets. Malaria dey real o.
This message now from Solutions 93.9 FM.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Well, Kiko Sports Show still live on Solutions 93.9 FM. Commentator Jalal Henry, thank you for joining us live on Facebook this morning. All right, well, there are comments here which I'm going to read in the course of the show. But remember, you can also be part of the family. Jump on the Facebook fan page, Solutions 939 FM. Let us get your take concerning Super Falcons game yesterday. And looking at the results of Morocco, Ghana. I was praying that Nigeria would face Ghana in the final. But hey, we are facing the host. Hey, but I keep saying if you want to be the best, you have to beat the best. Now, let's talk about the MPFL side. Plateau United have released several top players in the wake of sweeping government reforms introduced at the club. Now, despite finishing 7th in the 2024-2025 NPFL season, the Jos-based side suffered a deduction of 3 points and 3 goals due to crowd trouble that marred their matchday 11 encounter against the Rangers. Now, checks revealed that no fewer than 10 key and experienced players are now on their way out of the tiny city side. Those departing includes Daniel Itodo, Jim Ambrose, Charles M. Long, Vincent Abitogoa. Others reported to have exited the club are Abubakar Adamu, Mohamed Umar, Adewale Adeyinka, Olawale Doyemi, Emeka Nwabulu. But however, behind the scenes efforts are ongoing to recall some, such as Daniel Itodo. Well, remember, he has been with the team for long. And talking about another MPFL side this morning, and that is Wiki Tourist of Bochi, coach of the side, Abdul Meikaba. He's sounding optimistic that the Giants Elephants will regroup next week in preparation for the 2025-2026 NPFL season. Meikaba revealed that the team will use the 2025 Guzau Alan Cup tournament scheduled to hold in Lafayette, Nasarawa State as a vital part of their preseason build-up. Meikaba a former gaffer of Rangers, Kano Pillars, Aqua United, disclosed that Wiki Tourist Technical Committee will recommend new players to him for assessment during preseason in the bid to strengthen the squad for the tough MPFL campaign ahead. Well, now, maybe we have some players who left Plateau United moving to Wiki Tourist of Bauchi. Now, moving away from that, let's talk about ladies who were hot last night. This is dedicated to Super Falcons of Nigeria this morning.
Okay, if you choke, you go no. If you not choke, you go no. If you choke, you go no. If you not choke, you go no. If you not choke, you go no. You sabi dance, I go no. You know sabi dance, I go no. You sabi dance, I go no. You know sabi dance, I go no. If you choke, you go no. If you not choke, you go no. You sabi dance, I go no. You know sabi dance, I go no.
Well, shout out to the ladies, the Super Falcons of Nigeria. Maybe you call them the ladies of Taleno. Well, Shegun Johnson right there. But let's talk about the lady who scored that winning goal. And Michelle Alozie spoke after the game. Well, she believes that the Mission X is still possible. Everything looks good. And, well, they are going to the final to prove their worth.
Yeah, I'm really excited, really grateful for the opportunity. Glad that it went in regardless of what happened. I'm not sure what happened, how the ball was spinning and it rolled in, but I'm grateful that it happened. And we were able to finish the game in the 90 minutes. About anyone, it's about going all the way to the final and winning it. And so it doesn't matter that it's a scrappy game, it just matters that we get the win at the end of the day. We're growing as a team, and I think that shows every game, despite what happens. And so the mission is still definitely possible, it's definitely on, and we're going for it. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely backing up the mentality, knowing that, you know, this is something that we really want, something that we're fighting for. And regardless of what happens, we are going to keep fighting for it. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to be able to be a part of something like this. Yeah, we'll see on the 26th. Thank you. Keep supporting us.
Well, a lady who will never forget the second goal she scored last night. Scoring the second goal for Super Falcons of Nigeria when the game was tied in 1-1 draw. We're going to break, and when we come back, we'll listen to Madugu and the coach of the South African national team, the Bayana, Desiree Elise, and we also talk more about other stories this morning. Do not go anywhere. Still kick off sports show.
Why all this commotion from Mommy Dolapo's shop?
It's Rocky by Chin Chin. No. Everybody's saying a better snack all day long.
Now, wow. This Rocky by Chin Chin, they're good for money snack. What are you eating that got you so excited like this?
Mr. Tunde, na Rocky by Chin Chin. No.
Rocky by Chin Chin?
Yes, Oga. It's very delicious and nourishing.
Are you serious?
You don't believe me? Go ahead, have a taste.
Wow, no wonder everyone is crazy about it. Mary, help me and go get some Rocky by Chin Chin so I can use it for breakfast.
Okay, sir. Rocky by Chin Chin. Very delicious. Yummy. Rocky.
Rocky by Chin Chin. Unleash the unstoppable snack adventure. Produced by Sumal Foods.
Your comfort is important. If you're looking for quality, classy, comfortable, and imported furniture, Johnson A. Nigeria Enterprise is a place for you. At Johnson A. Nigeria Enterprise, we've got wide range of top-notch imported furniture for you at affordable prices. Name it: sofas, royal marble dining set, executive furnitures of all kinds, banquet furniture, bed and dressing mirror, kitchen cabinet, and lots more. Our intention is to make you feel comfortable always by providing quality furniture, whether at home, office, hotel, lounge and bar, and so on. Hurry now. Contact us today at Johnson A. Nigeria Enterprise, shop number AA 80-20, Railway Shopping Complex, Aleshiloye Market, and shop 8A-11, Railway Shopping Line, by Alalubosa Junction, Iyaganku Railway Crossing, Ibadan. Call 0802-303-0550 or 0706-225-2649. Johnson A. Nigeria Enterprise, home of quality furniture made for you.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
J Slick. Hey. She dey play ball low. Hey. And she dey score goal for my heart, you. And she dey give them colo. Hey.
Well, Face, Mr. Face, play ball right there. And, play ball. Let's talk about the ladies who played the great football yesterday. But when we keep talking about the players, but what about the coaches? Well, here is Justin Madugu, the Super Falcons coach, who praised the team and saying that the girls went into that game with great expectation, great belief that the game was going the side of the green and white color.
Yes, it was a tough game. No doubt about that. Everybody knew it was not going to be an easy game. And at the end of it all, what we desired was to win, and eventually we won. So we're happy that we have won the game and we'll be playing in the finals. We are happy that we are still on course. We like I said, we came here with the ambition to make sure that we win the trophy, and we are still on course. So we're happy that we're still getting it right. Normally, you prepare for different situations in the course of the game. When you are leading, what do you do? If it's a draw, we know that a winner must emerge today. So what do you do? If eventually you are leading, what do you also do? We needed to win the match. And when we considered that equalizer, yes, you could see a little bit, the spirit was shaken a little bit, but the girls had to get themselves quickly together and then continue to believe in themselves, trusting that we can still make it. Because we kept telling them, look, a football match is not over until the final whistle. So,
a football match is not over until the final whistle. But the thoughts of the Zara Ellis, the coach of Bayana, that's the South Africans women's national team. Well, she said, no one to be blamed for the second goal the team conceded. Courtesy Michelle Alozie is a long ball. But hey, they have to just accept the fact that now they'll be playing the third place game against Black Queens of Ghana.
I don't think you can blame anyone for that goal. I think it happens sometimes when a cross comes in, somebody goes, somebody doesn't go, the goalkeeper's not sure. And sometimes that happens because you're not sure where the ball is going, whether someone's going to get a touch on the ball, whether someone's going to flick the ball. So the goalkeeper's holding it around until the last minute to see if someone's going to touch it. Then unfortunately the bounce goes past and it goes into the back of the net, and that happens sometimes.
So it is what it is, right? But hey, the girls have been getting thumbs up and praises. The first man to praise the Super Falcons following their victory yesterday was the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Tinubu, congratulating the Super Falcons following their qualification to the final of the 2024 Women's Africa Cup of Nations, following that 2-1 victory over South Africa. Now, let's talk about host Morocco, who qualified to the 2024 WAFCON final after defeating Ghana's Black Queens on penalty shootout in Tuesday's semi-final. The game ended 1-1 in regulation time. It went into extra time, and went to the penalty shootout, Morocco winning 4-2. So the date has been set, the teams know where to play and who to face. For Ghana's Black Queens will be facing South Africa on 25th of this month, which is going down on Friday at the Larabi Zauli Stadium in Casablanca, and on Saturday 26th of July it is the final between host Morocco and nighttime champions Super Falcons of Nigeria at the Olympic Stadium in Rabat. We wish the girls all the best. Now let's talk about the ladies away from Africa. Let's go straight to Europe, as it was a crazy game last night where England got that final ticket of the ongoing Euros, beating Italy 2-1 in added time. It was Kelly who scored that added time, going 119 minutes. But tonight is going to be the battle between Germany and Spain at the Stadion Let Grand in Zurich. Well, if I'm going to put my money on any team, I'll just have to sit down and watch. But now let's check some comments on the Facebook fan page this morning. Well, commentator Jalal Shoeri saying good morning, watching you from Oyo up in Milan. Now, with the ban South Africa, they're no fee code. Super Falcons bust their nets, scatter their hope. South Africa try, but you know, reach. Falcons showed them, say, now they preach. South Africa for Falcons rise like star. Okay, they don't believe it hits them from far. All right, thank you very much, commentator Jalal Shoeri. Well, I don't know what Inter Milan is also trying to cook in the transfer window, but let us check what teams are cooking in the transfer window. Well, reports we are getting from the Gunners this morning has it that Christian Mosquera is in Singapore ahead of his move to Arsenal being announced. Well, reports had it yesterday that he was joining up with the squad for their preseason tour. Mosquera is understood to have agreed a 5-year deal that includes a 1-year option, and Arsenal will pay Valencia an initial £13 million plus add-ons. So, looking at this, Brighton striker Evan Ferguson has joined Serie side Roma on a season-long loan. Roma have an option to buy Ferguson for around £34.7 million. That is approximately €4 million at the end of the loan. Well, Ugo Ekitike is expected to finalize his move to Liverpool today before flying out for their preseason tour of Asia. The striker began his medical in London yesterday, and that is expected to be completed today, along with personal terms. So, well, remember, changes are coming, and we are still expecting more breaking news coming today. Now, Granit Xhaka is a key figure for Bayer Leverkusen, and Bundesliga side cannot afford to let the Swiss midfielder leave. That is coming from manager A. Ten Hag. Leverkusen have lost players like Florian Wirtz and defender Jeremy Frimpong to Premier League champions Liverpool, while centre-back Jonathan Tah has moved to rivals Bayern Munich. Now, let's talk about Chelsea this morning. RB Leipzig is pursuing a move for Chelsea midfielder Kane Chukwuemeka. Chukwuemeka spent the second half of last season on loan to Borussia Dortmund. Now let's talk about Arsenal's Gyökeres. Now Victor Gyökeres is set to join Arsenal, and it could herald a new goal-scoring phenomenon in England. The Swedish forward scored 39 league goals last season for Sporting CP, more than any other player in Europe top 8 leagues. But our goals in Portuguese top flight a fair judge of quality. We saw some players that came from Portugal to the English Premier League struggled, even some of their coaches as well. Maybe or maybe not, things can change. All right. Now, James McCarthy has rejected a move abroad amid interest from clubs in Germany and Italy. It is understood the Manchester City midfielder prefers to stay in England. Now, who are these clubs that are looking to bring in McCarthy? Well, Eintracht Frankfurt, Borussia Dortmund, and Bayer Leverkusen have shown an interest in McCarthy, and he also has admirers in the Serie A. Well, I admire talking current affairs, yes, and that will be coming up right now, where Comrade Ayodeji Adishokwe will be joining Comrade Adedamola Lafen while looking at the headlines of the pages of Nigerian newspapers this morning. A lot of drama happened yesterday for Natasha being blocked from the National Assembly, looking at different statements still coming from different parts of the news. Well, Guys, you know, go anywhere. We know it's cold this morning. And these are the guys, Comrade is with his bottle of tea this morning. I need to also get something hot this morning. Well, remember, I'll be back tomorrow morning on the Kickoff Sports Show by 9 o'clock. Like what I say, we say, keep doing sport and stay safe.